Today we're going to learn how to make goat curry. If you don't like goat, you could use lamb. What I want to show you is the lovely spice blend that we're going to use for this dish. So here we have cumin seeds, coriander seeds, cardamom pods, cloves, peppercorns, cayenne pepper, and turmeric. These are going to make up our spice blend. I'm going to put all of this into a, you could do a coffee grinder or a spice grinder, or you could leave it whole if you want. You know, it's up to you. Also, we have here a few bay leaves and curry leaves. If you can't find curry leaves, don't worry about it. Just use the bay leaves. And besides that, we're also going to make this as spicy as we like. I like it a bit spicy, so I'm using a habanero pepper and some red and green peppers. Up to you how spicy you like it. You can leave them whole. If you want it spicier, chop them up. We have lots of ginger here, garlic, cilantro at the end. Here is our goat meat. I have about 4 pounds right now. Onions, tomatoes, and some oil. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, grind up all these spices. Then I'm going to put all of this, except the cilantro, together on my goat. This is what it looks like after you grind them all together. The smell is incredible. Okay, so I have my goat meat in here, and I rinsed out the goat meat till it ran clear, okay? Like till the water ran clear, so you see how it doesn't have any blood or yucky stuff on there, okay? So now we're just going to start adding our ingredients. So to the spice blend, I added about 2 teaspoons of salt. So there's our spice, our that stuff that we ground up. And in goes in our garlic, okay, our ginger, our chilies, and if you see, I chopped up the habanero and I seeded it just so that I could get some more spice. Okay, our onions, and our tomatoes, and also our bay leaves and our curry leaves. Since I don't use curry leaves too often, I leave them in the freezer. And that way I have them whenever I need. So if you ever see a pack in an ethnic store, just pick it up and keep it in your freezer. You could do that with any other herbs actually. Just chop up the herbs, label them on a bag, and put them in the freezer, because sometimes you may not use a whole bunch of cilantro or parsley or dill. So take a look at this. I'm just mixing everything together. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. And then I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of water, and then we're going to let this cook until the meat's tender, anywhere from 1 hour to 2, depending on your meat. So, you know, maybe a tablespoon and a half of oil. Okay, I'm using a safflower oil. That's good with high heat. Okay, that's it. Do you see how easy that was? Really, that is it. We're going to add that water, put this on to cook, and we're good to go. You know, and don't feel bad if you don't have any of those seasonings that we put in there, because, you know, it's still going to be delicious. I've done this with just the garlic, the tomato, the turmeric, the cayenne pepper, and the ginger, and it came out amazing. So, alright, so let's get water in this and get this cooked. Okay, so I added 2 cups of water. Take a look at what that looks like. See, it's nicely covered, but not too much water. You don't want a soup. And look at our lovely chili peppers, and all our spices look amazing. So let's get this on the stove. So take a look, our curry is coming to a boil, and we're going to leave it on a simmer for the next 1 hour to 2, depending on how long it takes for the meat to be tender. Okay, so we can lower this a bit and go enjoy some time. I covered it, set my timer for 1 hour, and I'll come back and check on this. So it's been about 1 hour of cooking. And look at that, I've been cooking it without the cover on for the last maybe 15 minutes. And look how that sauce is really coming together nicely. Water has evaporated, the sauce is thickened, and the meat is getting tender. It's almost there. I'd say another about 15-20 minutes and it will be super tender. So this is pretty much done. It's been cooking for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Take a look at that. The meat is tender, looks delicious. Again, check for tenderness, see if it's at the level you want it. We're going to add the cilantro, and then this is good to eat. I'm serving it with some basmati or jasmine rice. I'm going to make some fresh naan, some fresh bread, a spinach and onion salad, and I'm having Indian night at my house tonight. So this is a great culinary adventure. It's easy to do. Make it.
जीवेत् वर्षशतं सा